See, a curse is a spiritual contract. And in every contract, your signature must be there for it to work. A contract must have at least two signatories, two minimum, for it to work. Now, if somebody lays a curse on you and you don't agree to that, it's not going to work. Now, the agreement I mean is that agreement can be in two ways. Agreement by words, psychologically you agree, or by behavior, by actions. By actions we predict our own future, and our actions are our prophecies. Prophecy is not only when you speak words. So if you are robbing, if you keep stealing and somebody catches you stealing, or doesn't catch you, and then lays a curse on the thief and say this thief will steal one day and he's going to be caught and he's going to be unalived, or he's going to be in prison for life. It's a curse, right? But actually it's a prediction based on what has happened already. Now, if you continue stealing, the chances that one day you're going to be caught and in prison for life is there. All right? So you continuing stealing is like your own agreement to the curse. It's your own contract, unwritten contract. You've signed it spiritually by going further in that direction that is going to lead you to that prophesied outcome. You must make sure that when people curse you, that you don't agree to the curse. First of all, you have to verbally cancel it. So if you say, I'm going to turn into a monkey, I'll laugh it off. All right? That's a way of verbally canceling it, because psychologically, what we say in our mouth affects our psychology, right? But if you mentally accept that curse, it's just going to follow you, right? Because every time you're going to be having confirmation bias. Every time you face an issue, you will think that some spiritual curse is working. No, your psychology is messed up. That's why. So whenever there's a curse, you want to either mentally or verbally cancel it. Then secondly, you want to know whether it's actually a prediction based on past data. Because sometimes that person is just making a prediction. A curse is a prediction that some things are going to turn bad for you. Same with a blessing. When people call you and pray for you or bless you, they are making a prediction. Now, for that prediction to work, you must have your own contract on it. Some people are walking around with contracts that predict doom for them because they accepted it. And they are going from one pastor to the other, native doctor to the other, trying to break the curse. You can't spiritually break a curse that you behaved your way into. No matter how much prayers you say, prayers can only affect you psychologically. Physically, you still have to break it, take your signature out of it by changing what your behavior is leading you to. What behavior you are doing that is resulting to that curse. For instance, if you had a problem with somebody in a relationship and then the person ends up saying that you're never going to have marry, right? Now this is a curse. So, but you have to break it by making sure you analyze your situation and try and find out what is it about the relationship that made the person make this kind of prediction. What did you do? What were your actions? And you'll be surprised that sometimes that prediction is correct, right? Based on the way you behave to the person. If you continue behaving that way, you may never marry. Like, you're never going to find a man that takes you serious. It looks like a curse, but it's a prediction. So you as a person, if you do proper SWOT analysis on yourself and your behavior, you'll be able to take out that aspect of your behavior that caused that and improve out of it. For instance, if you are verbally abusive and you work on yourself and you learn how to talk, right? You may be surprised that your next relationship will work, will click. If you're physically abusive, you take it out of your character and you learn how to resolve issues without violence. You might be surprised that your life will turn out better and that curse will not work. So when somebody is trying to curse you, they are trying to sign a spiritual agreement with you. I'm using the word spiritual here for my religious followers, but if you are sharp, you understand what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, whenever somebody is trying to curse you, you need to know that it still involves a part of your own agreement. You have to agree with it verbally, morally, or at least behaviorally. Make sure you like and follow.